All right, we are on Thursday. Tabby Thursday? Tang Thursday, maybe? Is it you, Tangy? Are you the Tangster? What's going on, Tangy? You a good Tangy. Hello there, John. John, I cut your live stream from last night, or whatever day it was, and yeah, that'll happen, John. You gotta, that's the one thing about going live is you open yourself up to stuff. Hello there, Bruce. Hello there, Jesse. Hello there, Tranquil. I hope all are doing well, I should say, on this Thursday. We got a little bit of rain out here ourselves, which is always a good thing. Bruce, love all the little emojis. I'll have to add another one. I think how many emojis are there right now? There's 1, 2, 3, 6. I think I can add one more, maybe two more. It's based off of memberships, so I think the more you have, the more you can use, which is kind of crazy, but Tranquil, the little kitten, doing well. Bruce, all of your kitties doing well. Is Oreo getting more and more of his fur back? John, I assume the 4 cat billies are doing well. And Jesse, how is midnight? Tang, you're kind of getting a little stuck up there. Yes, Jesse, you can make your own emojis. It's one of the advantages of once you do get into the YouTube program. You can create custom emojis for those who are channel members. I kind of wish it was available for anybody and everybody, but it's not. Oreo fur growing back fast, and one kitty was adopted today. Bruce, I'm sure you're taking tons of pictures. Or are you allowed to take pictures, Bruce? I'm assuming you would be to take pictures of the little ones. Let me know actually, Bruce, if you can take pictures. Jesse, fine, awesome. Hello there, Ryan. I hope you're doing well there, Ryan. Hopefully you love kitties. This is Tang. He is one of 9. Up there is Yoda. And we got some other kitties, so you can't take pictures. Okay. Maybe someday, Bruce, I can give you my email and you can email me some of the kitties' pictures. I'd love to be able to showcase some of the kitties just on the channel. I don't think it would help them getting adopted, probably. But I think it'd be pretty cool, though. Hello there, Mei Yi. You have a cat named Sunny. Is Sunny an orange tabby like Tang here? Ryan, yes. Tang is, he's a bit of a pushover. He's that typical, like, orange tabby kind of silly kitty. Hello there, Eduardo. You love your kitty. Name is Tonchi? Toncheek? I'll probably mess that up, Eduardo. I'm sorry. Love the name, though. Does it have a special meaning to it? Hey, Tang. So yes, if you are new to this channel, my name is Adam, aka Catatainment. We have 9 kitties here that we kind of showcase during these hour-long lives. If you hang with us for the whole hour, you will see all 9 kitties doing various things. Right now, Mr. Tang here is just getting a little bit of a belly rub. Hello there, Remarkable. Welcome. Yep, real cats. No AI cats around these parts. All these cats are adopted or foster fails or rescues. Eduardo, nice to meet you. It's your first kitty, and the kitty is 1 year old. Awesome. Remarkable, your kitty's name is Sasha. What kind of kitty is Sasha, Remarkable? Sounds like a spicy kind of kitty. Somebody's got some spunk and a little bit of catitude going on there. Hello there, Betty. I hope you're doing well on this Thursday evening. We'll go spend a little bit more time with Yoda, who's looking rather lazy at the moment. Sometimes Yoda's crazy on these live streams, and sometimes he's just a little bleh, like he is over there. Maybe today's rain tired him out. You never know with Yoda. She's already had kittens. Yeah, that can happen really young then, right? How many kittens did she have? A female cat, adult female cat, they can have kittens as young as about 4 months old. Still be a kitten themselves. Crazy. You got to deal with them. Well, hopefully, are you looking to adopt them out? Remarkable. 7. Wow, that's a lot. You gonna attack Tang? You got that? Yep. Gonna say you got that little butt wiggle going on there. I kind of got Yoda's attention slightly. Obviously, anybody doing any fostering or anything like that, helping kitties, that's always much appreciated from myself, a fellow cat parent. Kitties are so special. My wife and I have fostered, probably about 50 kitties or so in the last 10 years. We fostered failed quite a few. Well, not quite a few, but a few of them. Let me go over to Yoda here. If Tang will let me, that is. Hey, buddy. That's a good introduction for Yoda. Remarkable, yep, 50. About 50 kittens or so. A lot of them came in groups of like 4, 5, 6, 7 at a time. So I always, recommend folks to, if you can't afford a kitty, or maybe you don't want to get like attached to a kitty too much, then fostering is a awesome option. Yoda here, he was in a group of 6 cats, 6 kittens, 7 years ago, and he wound up being a foster fail. He was a quiet kitten, and I think he tricked us because now he's a very loudmouth. Let me keep up on chat here to see what people are saying. Jesse, have you ever held onto a military cat? I have not. I have not. You in your cube there, honey? Yoda looks like your black and white kitten. Yeah, Yoda's a little mischief maker, so hopefully your little kitten doesn't get into too much trouble. But Yoda opens up cabinets and he used to turn on faucets. Thankful he doesn't do that anymore. He's like our 7-year-old kitten, basically. Jesse, which kitty plays hide and seek more? Yoda Tang. I say they do a fair share. Also, if anybody does have any questions as far as cat-related questions, feel free to put it in chat. I've have experience working with cats, living with cats for many decades, and always like to help people if they have a concern, an issue. You can always go to Google, but you always got to be aware of Google because, well, it's Google sometimes. Tang kind of likes to lay sometimes like a little arrow. He's always got to prop his legs back there like a frog or something sometimes. He's a weird little kitty cat, aren't you, Tang? Hello there, Juniper. Or Asher. I forgot which. Do you have a preference? What do you want me to call you? Asher or Juniper? Do you care? Hey, buddy. Some say Yoda looks like Batman with his little mask that he's got on. His little tuxedo mask. Yoda also has a bit of a chewing problem. Bruce, your daughter can't wait to finish her last year in college. Asher is your real name, so Asher, if that's okay, that's perfectly okay. That works on my end. Hello there, seashells again. I hope you're doing well. How are things going? Jesse, yes, of course. There are definitely sometimes some sneak attacks. On occasion, you will get swiped by a claw. Hey, Yoda. Hi, Tang. Yes, that's your big old ear. Yoda. Asher, I got this tunnel, Amazon. It was either Amazon or Walmart. It's maybe like $10 or so. I've had tunnels before, but usually the kitties, they rip them up, or they rip them to shreds eventually. Guess my wife is saying Walmart, apparently. That's my wife, if anybody wants to say hello. And then if people that are new to the channel, if you want to, say hello to, like, Remarkable and to Seashell's been here a while, a little while ago, but I always like people this is a friendly live stream full of cat lovers, cat parents, cat cahoos, stuff like that. Remarkable, you're subscribing. I appreciate that. There's a ton of videos there for you to watch if you're interested. Bruce, the animal hospital that she works at wants her to join them. Wants her to join them when she said a vet. Okay. Seashells, you're doing well. Awesome. I felt the same way you do about that kitty being scared by the stuffed tiger. Yeah. Seashells, that's something I'm going to talk about in a second. Love our toy pups. Hello there, new subscriber. I hope you're doing well today. Right now you're looking at Yoda, and over there is Tang. He's a 2 out of the 9. You have dogs? No worries. Not a dog person myself, but I do understand dogs are cute and adorable, and a lot of people love them too. So all good, all good. So seashells, what I was gonna say about that video that I posted on my community post and see what people thought about it. I'm thinking of maybe making some videos that kind of expose those type of behaviors. And I think shining a light on that kind of activity will kind of help. And maybe, YouTube will understand that, hey, this kind of stuff shouldn't be on this platform. If you are truly against like animal abuse and cruelty and stuff like that, then those type of videos and those type of channels need to be terminated and gotten rid of if you're truly, care for the stuff that you care about, that you say you care about kind of thing. So that's kind of my plan, seashells. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if YouTube doesn't like that or not. But, hey, to me, you got to speak for those who cannot. And I have a tiny little platform here. It's not huge, but, we have voices though. And I think if we put our voices together, then eventually those voices will be heard. Start small, as all kind of movements or, just doing the right thing does, but nothing will happen unless you start to speak up with it. Jesse, if you go to my community tab on my channel, my last community post, there is a video about a couple purposefully scaring a little kitten just to get clicks and views on YouTube. And I was just polling the audience, like polling the people what they thought of it, what they should, what should happen to those type of videos and those type of channels. So, whenever you want to, if you want to, you can go ahead and check it out on just the latest community post on the channel. Overwhelmingly so far, the majority of people have said that they would just want the channel terminated, or channels like that terminated. Remarkable. No, it doesn't look like Yoda is kind of stuck right now. So sad they should be fined by cops. I think that their animals should be taken away from them, in all honesty. I think, see, I don't use the term cat owner. I don't believe in the term owner. I don't think you own cats. I think that's impossible. Or dogs or any other living creature. You can't own them. They're not property. And I think that gives cat parents and cat cahoos a bad rep when we don't stand up and we don't speak out against those kind of situations. They just see it as a cat and that's it, not as a living, breathing being that has, does feel pain and does get scared and stuff like that. Are you stuck, Yoda? Let me come over to you then. Hi, honey. Yoda. All right, we're going to leave Yoda and Tang for a little bit. We might come back to these two boys, but we're going to go into another room and go hang out with some other kitties. And then in a little bit, I'll explain why we do have a door closed. And these cats are in rooms at the moment. There is a reason for it. Those not new to the live streams, they know the reason why, but those who are new to the live streams obviously won't know as of yet. Hey, waits. So in here, obviously these kitties own this bed, as you can see. Jesse, this is a 4-bedroom house and an office. So technically kind of 5 bedrooms, I guess, in a way. This little one, hi whites, this is Pandora. Hi whites. Here, let me move you this way so I can get a better shot of you, honey. This little girl is about 13. She's either a Turkish fan or a flame point Siamese. Whenever I get her on camera during these live streams, she always just likes to lick, lick, and lick, and lick. So y'all can get a little bit of kitty licking ASMR, I guess, for a few moments. Hi, honey. I know. You just want to say hello to the phone. Let me kind of swing over for a moment. Jessie, the way the brown on her head almost looks like horns. This little one here is tiny, not tiny, tiny. Tiny's not so tiny. Tiny's got some chunk. Tiny is Tang, the orange tabby, and the other one, that's their siblings. They came from the same foster group, or a set of kittens that we fostered. Foster failed also. Tiny usually doesn't like to be on camera, and she gets shy. She's one of 3 tuxedos in this house altogether. Over here is Kit. Kit is the only adult foster that we've ever had. Kit was neglected and abused when she was younger. So, if you have a question, Remarkable, or if you're just saying real cats, then perfect. Either way. But if you have a question, just let me know in the chat. I'm free to answer pretty much any questions. Oh, you got to go? No worries. I appreciate your time, Remarkable, and hopefully we'll see you on another live. I do these every day. So have yourself a wonderful night or day, depending on where you're at. Take care. What's up, Kit? But like I was saying, those who might still be new here and listening, Kit here was, like I said, abused when she was a younger kitty. So it took us quite a long time for her to trust humans again and trust us. But as you can see now, she's wanting a ton of attention. Tranquil. Did I ever find out who reported the privacy concern to YouTube? No, I had not. But what I did get, though, today, Tranquil, from YouTube, whoever did the privacy concern, YouTube found nothing. They watched the video themselves and determined that there were no privacy concerns at all, as I knew there wasn't going to be anyways. So I knew that was going to be the case. I just wish, though, as a creator, like if somebody is saying that you're violating somebody's privacy, I wish as a creator you should have some sort of recourse, and the person who made the false claim should have some sort of accountability towards them. But there probably won't be, and that's okay. That's life. Jesse, some people shouldn't have YouTube like these people who throw stuff in store for clicks. I agree with you. Tranquil, you think you know who it was? No worries, Tranquil. Bruce, so what happened on Monday's live, after Monday's live and Tuesday morning, I got an email from YouTube support saying that a channel had accused me of a privacy violation of some sort, and I pretty much immediately replied to YouTube support saying I take privacy very seriously, and I do not recall any kind of thing like giving out a full name or giving somebody's address or giving out somebody's bank account information, stuff like that. That's what they consider to be privacy related. So that was it. And YouTube got back to me today saying, don't worry, there's no issue. The content was fine, and just pretty much go along with your life, basically. Tranquil, do you remember scolding someone for being dramatic? Yeah, I do. That's what my wife said too. So we shall see. I guess we shall see, Tranquil. But I don't really worry about that. I move on. It's like I don't even know like anybody's like last names anyways. I mean, Bruce, I'm assuming your last name is Hitch because it's on the it's on your account, but I don't know that for sure. John, I know your last name, but I never say it. Tranquil, I don't even know your first name. So it's life. John, seems like absolutely no accountability in this world anymore. People feel free to lie, cheat, steal, knowing nothing will happen to them nowadays. Yeah, that's why I kind of want to start on some of these videos about some of the stuff that I see on social media to kind of hold social media maybe a bit accountable. Now, I will give everybody fair warning if I actually start doing this stuff. Some of this stuff is going to be kind of hard to stomach, and if you don't want to watch the videos, then that's perfectly fine. Because doing some research already, I have seen some horrifying things that people have done to cats. So yeah, it's gonna be, it's not gonna be suitable for kids. My channel isn't anyways for kids, but just beware if I do start making those type of videos that it could be a little graphic, some of the stuff. So just a heads up, if and when that I actually start to do that, which I think I am definitely leaning towards it, because I do want to kind of hit more on the educational and advocating aspect of this channel. I think I have tons of hello there, Remarkable. Welcome back. Tons of funny shorts and heartwarming things and stuff like that. But I do want to start hitting some more harder topics. So. Also, I'm going to do my very quick little plug here. Y'all know I don't do this very often. Hello there, Isabella Sutton. If you are interested in either donating to the channel or if you are interested in becoming a channel membership, let me know. It just costs $1 to become a channel member. And every single cent of your membership money will go to local cat shelters, cat rescue groups, cat charities, and so forth. So I don't think I said that in yesterday's live. Just every so often I do want to mention that in a live just in case anybody is interested in something like that. This one here right now you're looking at is Zelda. Zelda is 19. So she's our oldest kitty. She's our second oldest kitty. Oh, no, she's our oldest kitty. What am I saying? She is diabetic, so she has diabetes. She's had diabetes now for about 9 years or so. So about half of her life, she's had diabetes. Those who don't know much about diabetes, typically when a kitty gets diabetes, they usually only live to about 3 years or so. That's the average lifespan, about 3 years. So Zelda being 19, she has beaten the odds. We obviously hope to have her for another, maybe, hopefully a couple of years, but time will tell on that. Jesse, yes, they do. So every night and every morning, twice a day, Zelda gets her shot of insulin after she gets some food in her. We have to make sure that she eats enough food before she gets her insulin shots. Because if you do give insulin to her and she doesn't have enough food on her stomach, she can go into hypo, I mean. and that can be very bad. Some of the signs of having a kitty that's being hypoglycemic could be like mental fog, stumbling around. Eventually, coma is a potential, and then obviously the last thing could be potentially death. But thankfully, Zelda's never really gone hypo on us, so we've been very fortunate as far as that goes. I'm going to swing over here to the baby. She is our little calico. If you love seeing cats yawn, then you'll love these live streams because we have older and they like to sleep. The baby's about 13 also, along with Pandora. She's got her little, we like to call it her little beauty mark on her nose, her little black spot. Get her head up so y'all can see her little spot there. Those who have had calicos or who do have calicos, she is a little nutty. Seems like it's in the calico gene just to be a little bit of a nutcase. Jesse, no. The only one who has escaped was Kit. Let me swing over to Kit and tell her story here real quickly. So in another house, we had a screened-in porch. These cats have become very needy and they want their screened-in porches, so they have one. We built one in this current house last year. So we used to leave the door open and just let the cats be out on the screened-in porch, thinking, "Hey, no worries, everything's good." One day, Kit was out there. Hello there, NPP. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in. One day, Kit was out there by herself, and I was just doing some dishes, and I heard like a whoosh, like a very just kind of weird, like a noise. So I go out to the screened-in porch, and I don't see Kit anywhere in there. So I figured she came back in or something. I don't know. And I go to look around for her and I don't see her anywhere. I go back out in the screened-in porch again and I see a cat about maybe 50 feet away from the screened-in porch. And this cat has a squirrel in their mouth. And I'm like, that cat looks a lot like it. Hello there, Raymond. I hope you're doing well. And I'm like, that can't be Kit. But then I see there is a part of the screened-in porch that just kind of ripped and she got through it. So she busted through the screened-in porch and she went over and got that squirrel. And that's when I yelled, "Kit!" And she instantly dropped the squirrel out of her mouth and she ran into the woods that was behind our property. Now I go chasing after her. I can't find her anywhere. She's like just gone. So over the next about 36 to 48 hours or so, we go out, we're knocking on doors. Remarkable, you're taking this too far. I don't know what you're meaning, Remarkable, so I'm not sure what you're saying. If you want to like maybe add some clarity to your sentence, that would be awesome because I just don't understand. Taking this too far. I don't know what you mean. She looks like she knows she's being talked about. Yeah, she does. And she knows she's guilty about it too. But anyways, we knock on neighbors' doors. We search, and search. And we're like, well, I don't know. Maybe Kit's gone. Maybe she got ran over. Maybe she, got hit. Who knows? I can't say. But eventually we hear like a scratching on the back door, and lo and behold, it's this little one. It's Kit, who thankfully came back to us. And we got her inside. She looked terrified, of course. She looked a little wild. The next day, we had to take her into the vet, though, even though she does have a rabies shot, because you have to have rabies shots out here in North Carolina, which she does. We still, though, had to take her to the vet and had to get her tested for rabies and all that good stuff. Thankfully, everything came out good. There was no rabies. There was nothing like, harmful for her getting into that squirrel because squirrels can be rabid, obviously. So, but thankfully, though, she was good in the end. But that's to answer not sure whose question I was it yours, Jesse? Somebody asked something about them. Oh yeah, that's right, about them escaping or going outside. So, but anyways, so that's Kit. Hi. He says, hello, people. Don't trust me around squirrels. Kit's got those like dead eyeball look to her where she's like judging you kind of thing. She has like a staring contest, see who can blink first. Raymond, you got some sad news, and I'm sorry to drop some really sad news, but Hissy took a turn for the worse this morning, and he sleeps with. I'm sorry to hear that, Raymond. It's tough, Raymond. Truly, truly sorry. Condolences there for you, for your family. At least Hissy now is not in any kind of pain or anything, and you know, I'm just sorry to hear about that. Let me swing over here to show another kitty who hasn't been seen yet on this particular live. John, your kitty Figaro got locked in a basement bathroom below the bar, below in 33 days, survived. Okay. Raymond, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what I want this, cat community to be about. A place where you feel kind of safe, secure, and a place where you can talk about that kind of stuff and feel, like it's heartfelt on the chat's end and on my end also, kind of thing that you're with you're with friends. So this little guy, not so little, but this is Max. He's got a little bit of an itchy chin. You got a little bit of a purr going on, so I'll just stop talking here and see if you can hear him. A little bit of a little purring going on. Jesse, it's a good question. Honestly, I'm not sure, to be honest with you, who purrs the loudest. I'm just not really sure. Raymond, please tell everybody to take the time to tell all of your loved ones, especially your pets, on how much you love them. Thanks again, everyone. Raymond, you are, excuse me, you are more than welcome on that. And, sometimes we definitely do take for granted on those who are living with us, whether they're human or animal. And we tend to forget how precious life is and how precious each day is. I think all of us, or at least most of us, are guilty of that because we always expect tomorrow to come. And, sometimes it just doesn't come again. So I know that pain, and shock, grief, unreal feeling. So, yeah. Jesse, did any snore? Yes. Max on occasion will snore. Pandora, I'm gonna turn the camera. She occasionally will snore. Tiny, the female calico, the chunky one, will snore occasionally. Also, so we have a. Excuse me, getting cat hair in my mouth. Max, all of your shedding all this cat hair in my mouth. Ugh. I get my own hairball going on before this live's over. I don't know what I was saying. I lost my train of thought with all that fur that went up my mouth. Sorry, y'all, if you're hearing some spitting sounds. I'm just trying to... You know, there's nothing worse than hair in your mouth, especially if it's cat hair, because it's so fine, it just gets stuck in there, and you just can feel it. I need to, like, go wash my mouth out here. But anyways... Oh, Maxie, Maxie, Maxie. You're good, Maxie, miss. We're going to hang out with these guys for a few more minutes, and then we are going to go down to our special needs kitty, who I think is definitely a favorite of many. Bruce, I'm sure my wife would agree with you on that, because she does get cat hair in her eyes. That never seems to happen to me, though. I usually never even get cat hair in my mouth, but just right now, got some. Oh, you rub it dub a dub dub dub. The contrast between the black and white kitty and the white and I guess I don't know what color, brown, gold. Hi, whites. You a good girl. Yes, you are. Do 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 do. I know, we gotta go licky licky lickies. You wanna bite me? Yes, with Pandora, she is somewhat of a rabbit. Let me see if I can get some rabbit kicks in her. She always likes, she'll do some rabbit kicking. See if she'll do some now. Yep. She's got her death grip on my hand. These aren't like really like death biting or anything. This is like more so play biting, and then she'll do her little kicky kicks. So it's like she's always never grew up, and she's like a toddler, and I'm like her teething ring sometimes. I know, honey, you wanted little bitey bities. Hi, honey. I don't do that as much as I used to because of her age. And she's actually just getting over a very serious illness that we thought we were possibly lose her from. But we had a treatment that was a lifesaver, and she's getting close to her how she was before she had a disease almost take her out. Max was a part of a. We found him. We used to work for not work, but volunteer in a foster group, and we saw him one day in a foster an adoption event, and and wound up taking him home. He was 6 months maybe or so when we adopted him. His official name is Whiskers Maximus, because when he was a baby, he had, you can see how many whiskers he has, and they're pretty long. So just imagine a little kitten with like these size whiskers. Basically, he was like all whiskers and a little face. So hence the name. He had a brother. I can't remember his brother's name. My wife, if she's on here, she might be able to remember. Is like Admiral Tinklebottom or something, or Fluffy Bottom, or some funky sounding name. So. All these kitties, though, have their own backstories. Pandora here was a coworker back when I was working in physical therapy. They were moving out of state, and where they were moving to, they could only have a certain amount of cats. And so they asked me if we could take her on, and we're like, sure. We can try her to, bring her into our group. And, here we are many, many years later. Kind of a little neat thing about her, when she was a younger cat, much younger, she was, hello there, the duck, I hope you're doing well. She was a donor cat. So she was part of a veterinarian college facility, in which she would donate her blood for cats that need blood transfusions. She was one of those had the universal blood types for other cats. So she spent her first year or so kind of being in a veterinarian part of a college to help out kitties. Hi, Maximus. Somebody thinks you're cute. Hello there, Ruby. I hope you're doing well on this Thursday. Nice to see you today. Are you looking all goofy, honey? You're curling your face up, and you're hiding yourself in shame. I don't want to be seen on camera anymore. Bless you. Zelda over there, when she was younger, like 6 months old, a family member of mine was trying to take care of her, but their boyfriend threw her out underneath the trailer, and oh, Max, you okay? Oh, you got a little bit of hacking. You okay, honey? Hello there, Gnome. I hope you're doing well. Sometimes Max does a little bit of reverse sneezing, like he's doing right now. He did a little bit of those reverse sneezing. If you ever see your kitties do that kind of reverse sneezing where they're kind of that that kind of noise, something that usually helps them to stop, because what's happening up in their larynx, up here, they're kind of having a spasm. That's usually what causes that. So if you go underneath their chin, and if you kind of rub their chin, it'll kind of help that larynx relax. So, Duck, you got to go. No worries. The duck I might give you, I might not. I don't know. We'll see. If you're in the live stream still, maybe. No, I'll probably say something. Okay, so if y'all want to say goodbye now to who's in here, we got Maximus, we got Pandora, we got the baby looking all sleepy, we got Zelda, we got Kit. Hi, Kit. And then we got the dramatic one. I'm going to zoom into her. If I get closer, she's going to probably not look like that anymore, but she's kind of, letting it all air out. Like I said, her name is Tiny, but as you can see, she's not so tiny. Tiny, tiny. Tiny, tiny. Hi. I swear these cats do meow, but they don't seem to ever meow on live stream. NPP, nice seeing some of the fur babies. You gotta go. Have a good night. Take care, NPP. It's always good seeing you. I wish you a good night too, and we'll see you on the next one, whenever that might be. Take care for now. Jesse, have you ever seen a male calico? Yes, I have seen male calicos. Never obviously had a male calico because they're very, very, very rare. But yes, we have seen them. So now we're gonna go hang out with Rosemary. So we're gonna let these guys hang in there. Guess Rosemary is not outside there. Hi. Those new to the chat, to the live, to myself, to these kitties. This is Rosemary. Little old Rosemary, 1. She's a deaf little kitty, so she can't hear. She also is obsessed with the sink. So there's a very high chance she's probably going to crawl into that sink. Jesse, what do we think about cats licking a plate clean? Well, if it's a plate that's full of cat food, I think that's fine. Now, if it's a plate that has like human food on it, though, that could be not so good for them potentially. They could get a little bit of a tummy ache. You gonna go in there, honey? What's that? Hi, Goofy. You want your water on? I don't advocate wasting water, I will say that right off the bat, but she does like staring at her water sometimes. I'll let that run for just a smidge. Sometimes she'll take a drink out of that, sometimes she won't. Looks like not today. So we'll turn that off. It's one of the few things missing from Rosemary's room is a sink. I think if we put like a play sink or something in there, when we go in there to check her out, she probably would always be in the sink. Ruby, your kitty bit your finger so hard. Well, hopefully it didn't draw blood, and hopefully you're okay. You can put some antiseptic, or you can put some iodine on there. That'll make it feel good. Yeah, we don't know why Rosemary's so obsessed with the sink. No, we do not keep a litter box in every room. So about half of the litter box are downstairs here in the dining room, where it's basically just, well, a cat litter box area room. And then there's a few in separate rooms upstairs. Antiseptic, Ruby Squad, just to help with any kind of, or iodine. But peroxide is probably gonna, feel better. Iodine, you're gonna be screaming about the iodine going on you, because it's, well, it can be a bit strong. Peroxide, a little bit of bubbling up, probably won't feel anything. You're sorry about your grammar? Hey, no worries. Listen to me talk for an hour. I'm sorry for your ears sometimes on when I like struggle to say things. Sometimes I wouldn't be surprised if you just had the volume down. Not to listen to my rants and ramblings that I have sometimes. It's like I know John, he always no, doesn't scold me, but he always just makes fun of me because I can never say like the valley that he lives in, and I can't say it now either. Well, maybe I can't. I've been thinking of it for a while. My wife's trying to cheat for some reason. Let me hear it first for whatever reason. But Shenandoah. Maybe that's a little closer than what it normally is. Hey, honey. Is that your can opener? You want this can of food? I'm getting a yay from John, so maybe I said it more correctly. Maybe I've been taking tests on it. I'm not sure. What? Are these your plates? You want to go in your sink or not? Huh? John, I don't even know what your last name is. I did at one point in time, but I know it starts with a S, I think, but I don't know what it is beyond that though. So no worries on that. Are you grooming, honey? Get the little licks. Hi, green eyes. I know you want a little bit of a chinny chin rub too, honey. Rosemary's not going to be a happy camper here in a couple of days with me getting back to work. She is definitely very used to me being with her the bulk of the day. So hopefully she won't have too tough of a time adapting to me not being home the bulk of the day. Unless I just take her to school with me. What do y'all think? Should I do that? She could also assist the little kitties and, slap them when they're not in line kind of thing. Don't take that too serious though, YouTube. That's just a joke, by the way. And anybody else who might be listening who's takes everything serious nowadays, there's too many of you. You need to calm down and relax a little bit. It's like comedy doesn't seem to exist anymore. She could have her little desk, or I guess she could have her little sink. Actually, she could sit like in a little sink in the classroom. Anyways, I just saw the time, so we're about at that hour or so. Tranco, don't think anybody can take even a joke anymore about anything. Yeah, you might be onto something there. Or it depends on the joke, right? Yeah. Anyways, let me start saying my goodbyes to everybody. Jesse, Tranquil, Raymond, Bruce, Sean, Ruby Squad. I know the Duck's not in here anymore, but I'll keep my word and say goodbye to them also. You all have a wonderful rest of your night. Adopt an older kitty if and when you can. Hug your cats as always. Raymond, once again, our condolences for your loss of Hissy. I'm sure that I'm assuming it's she, had a good life with you for that time. And until then, until tomorrow, you all take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye-bye. Hi and bye icon.